All right, let's get into it. Today, we're not just glancing at a resume. We are deconstructing a real-life blueprint for what it means to succeed in finance right now. We're going to see how blending those classic skills with modern technology creates one heck of a career story. Okay, let's start with this. This one sentence. This is basically the mission statement for the entire career we're about to explore. Notice the keywords here. It's not just accounting. It's optimizing, automating, and improving. That right there is the core idea that shapes everything else. So that brings us to what this specialist profile really looks like. And the subtitle here says it all. It is so much more than just numbers. The most valuable pros in finance today, well, they're not just accountants anymore. They are system specialists who really get how the numbers and the technology that powers them have to work together. When you boil it all down, this whole career is really built on two fundamental pillars of expertise. It's the fusion of these two things that creates such a powerful and seriously in-demand skill set. And this slide just perfectly illustrates the two sides of that coin. On one side, you've got the rock-solid foundation, deep traditional knowledge of full-cycle accounting. We're talking mastery of the essentials, like month-end close and reporting. But then, on the other side, you have this expertise in modern efficiency, optimizing how things get done, writing the playbook to make it repeatable, and building the infrastructure to make it all work smoothly. The magic happens where these two meet. Okay, so we've got the foundation, but where's the proof? How does this combination of skills actually deliver real, measurable results? Because, at the end of the day, it's the impact that truly matters, right? This timeline tells such a clear story. I mean, look at the evolution here. It starts in a pretty traditional role, controller, then moves into leadership. But then look at the pivot. It's a deliberate shift into more and more technical, systems-focused roles. First integration, then advanced analytics. It's a perfect story of adapting with the times. Now for the good stuff, the impact. 50%. So what's the story behind this huge number? What does it actually represent? Well, it points directly to the power of having this hybrid skill set. And there it is. By applying systems thinking to a totally classic accounting headache, this person cut the month-end close time in half. That is a massive gain. You're not just saving hours, you're giving a business back its most valuable resource, time. But it's not just about doing things faster. This next metric tells a whole other part of the story, and it might even be more important. See, this is so crucial. It's not just about being faster, it's about being better. Automating all that data flow slashed manual errors by 40%. That leads to more reliable data, which means the business can make much sounder decisions. Speed is great, but accuracy is golden. This chart really demonstrates the payoff of building scalable systems. Think about it. Supporting a company's growth from a tiny team of 3 to over 40 people, that doesn't just happen. You need robust, automated systems that can handle that kind of explosive growth without breaking a sweat. So how do you actually achieve these kinds of results? Well, you need the right tools in your belt. And this profile showcases a seriously powerful and modern arsenal that bridges that gap between finance and technology. First up, you have the foundational layer. These are the absolute non-negotiables. Deep expertise in platforms like QuickBooks, being a wizard with advanced Excel, and knowing how to make the data tell a story with Power BI. These are the table stakes. And now for the automation layer. Honestly, this is what separates the modern specialist from a more traditional accountant. Skills like Python, SQL, and tools like Zapier, they're the engine that connects everything and gets rid of all that soul-crushing manual work. This is the efficiency engine right here. And finally, check this out. We see a clear focus on what's next. It's not just about mastering the tools of today, but actively getting your hands dirty with the tools of tomorrow, like generative AI. This commitment to staying current, that's what guarantees you'll be relevant for the long haul. So, let's zoom out for a second. What does all of this really mean? We've deconstructed this whole career, but why is this specific story so important, right here, right now? What's the big takeaway for all of us? It's because it gives us this perfect, crystal clear definition of what we call the hybrid professional. This is someone who doesn't just live in one world. They blend their deep expertise, in this case accounting, with serious technical skill. They become a bridge, a problem solver, a true value driver in a way that someone stuck in just one of those lanes, well, they just can't be. And this whole profile leaves us with a huge question for the future of work.
As artificial intelligence gets better and better at automating the routine tasks that used to define so many jobs, is this hybrid model, is this the new blueprint for a successful, durable, and truly impactful career? Something to think about.